Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Outer Worlds. Last we left off, we were finishing up the covert lab. We gassed the Raptidons, got them subdued. Finished up the Roseway planet. So now we're heading back to Groundbreaker to talk to Gladys, and she will give us the nav key. But before going on, we're gonna be going to Monarch before anything else. But we're gonna hand this stuff in. Then we'll hit level 15 as well.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking,
Alright.
Captain. You're free to disembark.
Keep who I got. I like you guys. Pavardi the melee character, and then what's your pickle is energy. So let's head out. Let's see, she should be on this door. Yeah.
Have you had a moment to look into that? You don't hurry up.
Yeah, I already did it.
What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up?
Pardon
Pardon me, sweetheart. My old ears must have misheard you. Did you say Raptidon?
Yeah.
Gracious. Someone must have hauled them off Monarch. Naughty, naughty. A couple of folks around here might pay a fair few bits for this.
Hey.
Well, that's just...
Yeah.
Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame?
86 persuade. I don't have that.
Can't say I wasn't hoping. I suppose it can't be helped.
Yeah.
God bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie.
I guess we're buying that.
Fantastic. You should have a chat with Lilia now.
Okay.
I've
Trade.
got a
Buy. She had something that was very special? What was it? There was a science weapon, right? This here. Corrosion. Is that the one? That's the one. Promoted! Looks like we do have to get our persuasion up a bunch, huh? Engineering is so high, man. So good. Ooh. Looks like we may have to turn our stuff up. Persuade is going high. Ooh, they got stuff. Fatally wounded. Range damage melee. 30 base health. Could do that. Armor rating. Recover 25% health when fatally wounded. Equip time. Ranged weapon. Companion ability damage. We're gonna go with base health. What about you, Pavardi? What can you do? Actually, you... Ooh. Melee damage. Thanks. So, pistol. Corrosion pistol. I think we might get rid of this.
Are you crazy?
Oh, it's a burst.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet. I know Monarch's a
Ooh.
moon. I think it counts anyhow.
Long as there's paying work, you can count
Yeah.
me in.
Where am I going? This way. Actually, what are you?
Feels like the
Who are you? Who are you? I don't care about that. What kind of business? What kind of business
didn't
you?
quite catch glass ear. Huh.
You don't sell anything. But I need a long range gun. So. Alright, now we did that. Passage to anywhere. Dr. Wells. Science. That isn't the science weapon? What the hell? Halcyon News. I thought I've already did shit in here. Okay. Maybe it's this way? How do I get up top? Maybe... if I climb up, I might be able to go locate. Can't do that. Maybe this way? Barred. Can't do that. Oh, you can't jump high at all. Let's see. Nope. Can't do that. Alright, so what we'll do is we can climb up here. Maybe it's this way. Oh god. Almost jumped right off. Could have died. Come on now. Told you to jump. Oh. Nothing there. Shit. Arrgh! A cocksucking ankle. How do I... Huh. You know what? I might do that. I'll come back for that. I don't want to waste you guys on screen time. Let's go this way. Let's go install the acid sweeper on our Sam. Shall we? And then looks like we're heading to Monarch. Because we got a mission there.
So then I says, fine, I'll pay you back for all of it. With interest.
Install. Hello.
Dust accumulation and
2.5 years.
thank you. Warning! Raptidon claws carry bacteria and have the
Okay.
all SAM units travel fully assembled in a
12 by 12 steel box.
SAM units live to clean and
See Sam's details info. What? I don't see you though.
all
Yeah. Can't do anything there. He's not on my thinger, unfortunately. Alright. Mission. Phineas Wells. Acquire that. Track down Cheney. Talk to her. Picking up items that belong to other people is a crime and affects reputation, so be careful what you grab in town. Lilia Hagen. Which one is that? Can't remember. Boop. Boo. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ah. Alright. Lilia Hagen. Nope, missed it. Damn it. Ba ba da da ba 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 ya 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 ba ba da da.
You weren't followed, were you?
Nope. No.
Sure is. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high
But it
grades.
went dark.
We arranged a
Alright.
drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock.
Find whatever he
Find
left
whatever
there.
he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be.
Alright. What kind of
When the board
salvage
pulled
we
out of
looking for?
Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full
Oh.
tanks of Alta Vitae gas.
Alta Vitae.
It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you
Holy.
get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer.
Damn.
Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nuclein in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
But it can be a lot of fun, if you don't mind the possibility of rewiring your body on an atomic level.
She's
You
heard
and
of
I
it.
have different notions of fun, Dr. Fenhill.
I'll
Now,
take the
get
job.
going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her. One last thing.
Yep.
When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your...
Okay.
You'll do fine.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain.
Alrighty.
Sublights always
Retrieve
got
the
plenty of
mining
work. Good
passcode.
gig if you don't mind where the bits come from.
Alright. Next. Bum, bum, bum. Jumpa, 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 jumpa. Okay, we're off to Monarch, fellas. On where? What is that? Fallbrook. Nope. We're heading to Monarch.
Impeccable timing, Captain.
Oh, yeah?
I was about to watch the latest episode in Halcyon Helen's thrilling serial adventure. Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have
Really?
acquired a nav...
Not now. Monarch it is. I can go to Terra 2. Oh no. Phineas Lab is the next one. Alright. Cellar, Bay, landing pad, warning, Cascadia landing pad. Whee!
Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to...
Put him on the screen.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram
Dang
Blythe.
it.
He's known as the information broker, and for good reason.
Okay.
If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram.
Alright,
I
Hiram.
need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right.
Alright.
If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Just tell me
You'll
what you
want
do.
to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the
Mediocre.
drinking establishments of Stellar Bay.
Okay.
Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Okay.
Best of...
Captain, an
Yep.
unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave frequency.
The
Sure.
eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that
Oh,
your
we got a
place
cult.
in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for not
Okay.
but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood,
Uh-huh.
his part in the grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone. Not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
That was...
Unexpected and odd. Sound like a
I'm
bunch of
inclined to
nonsense.
agree with your assessment. By which I mean I have been systemically programmed to...
Cool. QQ. Journal. Murder. Speak with her when you're ready to sit back, relax, and enjoy a show. You know what? Let's take a look at that.
Welcome. How can I...
You mentioned drama?
Certainly, Captain.
Murder on Eridanus. Oh, a little black and white.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed.
Oh, that's a little
My
weird.
quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice.
They're really good with the
And
eyes,
Lieutenant Jurgen.
like close up.
And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there. It
Damn.
was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price.
Oh, Jesus.
At what cost to me?
She's about to get eaten. Like, look at the eye. It's insane. Oh.
It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
90,000
Get off the
experience.
transmission, Cedric.
Holy
Agreed
penis.
to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr. Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime.
Yeah.
As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
Oh.
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, so glad to finally have a word with you.
Yeah.
I would have been so disappointed if Ludovico monopolized your attention. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel. Least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
Yeah. Assault on the colony. I'm having trouble. The death of a two-bit actor isn't. No, well, shaken by the
You're a
news myself.
compassionate person, Captain. And you're right. Halcyon Helen was a talented woman. She had a gift for transforming her art into wealth. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Yeah.
Ludovico, you wound me. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now,
yeah, yeah.
Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract. Because I promise you, I'll win.
Can we get back to the point here,
Yes,
please?
exactly. Thank you. Honest to law, how hard is it to hire a freelancer? Apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was inappropriate of me. Captain,
Who are you?
I'm Constable Maria Keene.
Ah.
Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier.
Oh.
You are an extraordinary scientist. If your talents extend to
Yeah.
forensics,
Sure.
then you may be exactly what we need. As far
Yeah,
as I'm
I know
concerned,
all about it.
you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Yeah.
I'm pleased to hear that.
Yeah.
The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Oh, shit.
Fine. Mud Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board
Getting
authorities took
money.
over the investigation. And if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Ah. If her death could put an end to your
Helen was more than
operations.
popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness. No one has ever been as well known or as well loved. Outside of our courageous business leaders. I represent the law, Captain.
Yeah.
But what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the Administrator is politics. Politics are not my area of expertise.
Same here.
The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
And annoying.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are
Mysteries
now clear
afoot.
to land at the Eridanos atmospheric complex.
Cool. Thanks, Ada. Promoted! Alright. Persuade is going up. 80. Because I'm a persuasive kind of guy. Let's see. Quiet weapon damage. Quiet weapon is considered quiet if its noise range is 2.5 meters or less. Oh. While having no companions. When you have no companions in your party. No. Science weapon. Per flaw. That's only a 5% increase. Not quite worth it now. Walk speed. Walk speed wouldn't be too bad. Ooh, actually that would be good too. No, walk speed. Alright, well. So this must be the DLC stuff. Okay. Faction quest. Retrieve the missing passcode.
Greetings, customer.
Hey, Sam.
Take someone to watch your back.
Once I find the person, then I'll bring Vicar Max. But till then, I'm gonna stick with my two buddies. My pals, my friends, my... Oh, wait. I just realized we're on the wrong... I forgot to go to the landing bay first. The first one. I think I clicked the second one, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Here we go. Thank you. Because I don't think I've been here yet. I hope. Something's fishy. Reach Stellar Bay. Oh, no one's here. Steal. There's so much like heavy and light ammo, but not enough energy. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Hey, hold on there. I got a Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You
Yeah.
are new here, right? You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of
no.
them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. Wish more folk could say that. Gets awful quiet guarding a landing pad that never gets used.
Yeah.
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-world traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all.
Okay.
Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Targarus.
Swell.
Captain
There's one for the
Targarus.
logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code.
Thanks.
I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here.
Oh.
Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Is it really that
We don't
isolated?
get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook.
Huh.
And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
Alright. Gonna have to
Mr.
look
Sandra
around
will be
town.
mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters... Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor.
What's that?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tosswell poster coming in on the next sublight shipment. Signed by the Black Hole himself.
Okay.
Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's...
I guess so.
Thanks a bunch.
I suppose I can do that for you. Let's see, anybody? Sentinels, Bennett, who are you?
Laws. Can a man enjoy the smooth...
There's a lot of brass for a man doing
What
absolutely
I'm
nothing.
doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this...
What are you talking about?
Law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture.
Okay.
I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals.
Okay.
Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
MSI. What's MSI?
Yes.
You're all free from the board,
wallow
though.
and squalor together. Free to squabble with the iconoclasts over a raptidon-infested hellhole. Look, you're making me melancholy. Just...
I'll leave you be, you little turd.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth.
Save.
Going about our lives.
Every time the clock peels, a worker earns his meals.
What are you
The Yoka. That's who I need to talk to.
Well.
Thanks.
Enjoy. If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's story.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
You're the
Now
one.
what can I do?
Why is this
But
place
it
called
had
the
a
Yacht
fancy
Club?
ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone's...
Oh, I see.
Nope.
Man can dream. How well do you
Anyone
know
who spends
Nyoka?
any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoka. On account of her being here, so... And I don't mean that on... Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to a few drinks. Something else I...
What do you got to trade? I could sell some stuff. Did I just pick the wrong thing? No, I'm good. Let's see what else you got. Bathrooms? Yeah, figured. Oh, we got first class up here. Hey, Nyoka.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood.
All right. Excuse me.
Don't interrupt, but I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn wrapped out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You...
I'm Targaryen.
Ooh, charmer.
Pleasure to meet you.
Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace.
What is the MSI for?
Buy me a drink, will you?
I'm so you can get me to an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we?
She's
I'm
drunk.
headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that?
What do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of,
Steroid or caffeine something pills.
I'm
They're
cut
very
off
good.
for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
You mean caffeinoid? That's just a
They
stimulant.
work. We got a deal or what?
Alright, I'll be back. Alright. So that's what this is. Passcode. No. Location, region. Monarch, a buttload of them. Let's go check with Celia.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here.
Who are you?
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some... You look like a man who's looking...
Let's see what you got. Nah. Why would I want any of that?
Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested.
Mr. Pickett?
Franklin Pickett from Edgewater?
That's him. He'd been here years, but he always talked about going back to Edgewater one day.
Well...
Sure. Mr. Pickett used to run the community center outside Edgewater. He had this grand idea to make it a museum for halcyon life. As my dad told it, Mr. Pickett was always going on about getting a manta queen for the last display. He left the Vale, gosh, years ago.
Oh, okay, so it's...
He came to Stellar Bay years ago,
recently.
just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Manta queens, especially.
Have you seen one?
Sure. They're real big. Hard to miss them.
Where have you seen a manta queen?
I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett. But I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him.
Captain, can we look for him? I'd feel awful if somebody from home was in trouble and we didn't...
Tell you what.
I suppose so.
I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him.
Sure, I guess. If he's a friend of Pavarti's, I ought to.
All right then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head. Last Mannequin I saw was in the wilds out that-a ways.
Could be
Mr. Pickett still out there.
Alright. Another one. That person looks like they're very
Please, I need your... Oh, thank you
doped
for
out.
stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong. Like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
What are you talking about?
Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
It's more dissolving than melting.
Yeah.
That is not helpful.
Yeah, Ellie. Gee whiz.
Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man to save your little Tucky. And
Is this a person or is this some type
the
of
wilderness a few days ago. I
puppy
warned
or
him
something?
about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools and poisonous glands, but he didn't listen.
Oh,
This better
no,
be a
Captain.
person.
A youngster won't last long. And
Please. Well, I guess I can't ask you to leave the town walls for free. It is deathly dangerous out there.
It is.
I've got some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one if you just bring my Tucker back to me. I won't even be mad at him running off. You tell him I won't be mad.
Alright.
Thank
I'll find your son.
Oh, I know he'll be safe now. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy,
Punch them in the
you
mouth.
punch them in the mouth. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas.
It's a marvel. New place, huh? Celia. Let's go check around the other spots first. Like this.
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you?
I'd like the
All
turd. Let's see what you got. Weapons. Plasma carbon. Bunch of plasma carbines. MSI plasma rifle. What is that? What is that? Defense skill +5. Block. Blah 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 blah. Leadership skill. Defense. Range weapon skills. Huh. What's this? Corrosion. No. I don't think I have to sell anything. Oh, we got a good chunk of energy rifle. Another one down. Let's go to the small places first, and then we'll do the big. Whoa!
Someone's been killed!
It's been a bit since I saved too.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Who are you? Tamalj Kerr. Oh, you all pull yourself together and tell me what
I clean
happened.
the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go.
A body, you say?
Oh, sorry.
Jesus.
Sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
Victim.
Not much I can do for this guy.
Anything good? Take that. Examine. Tossball betting slip. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from left field tossball betting. What else? Examine. Hastily packed suitcase. Several ragged outfits, all of the same cut and color, were stuffed into the suitcase. Cool. Little investigation. Anybody else in this area? No? Yep. One is. They're just a regular resident? Yeah. Sorry to bother you about this, but something foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what Celia's keeping up there, but she works for you, right? Do you think you could talk to her? Can you please try to keep your windows shut? As I tried to explain, leaving them open, especially when you've got food out, invites mantis worms, and a mantis worm infestation is everyone's problem. I know you keep odd hours. I know because I've heard you coming and going at all times of the night. Day, night, haha. But maybe you could try to close your door a little more quietly. I have rather sensitive nerves, and every time I hear your door, I think we're in the middle of another Amber Heights. Alright. Something's upstairs is leaking.
Tossball to Isaac. He'll never hear the end of it.
I don't need that. But I'll take this. Oh, and this. Oh, that looks cool. No way. 123. Pavardi. Equip that. That's so much cooler. I love sights. Laura. Ooh, don't pull that out. Hello?
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Sorry. Out for deliveries. Dropping a care package off with the Mathers in the old ruins of Stellar Bay. Be back soon. Laura, I know you're reading this. Stay out of my things. Oh. You're not supposed to be here.
You again! You
Lady, you're not supposed to be here. I mean, neither am I, but more specifically you. They don't know who I am. Stellar Bay. Everett Gill.
Good day to you.
Chef Raymond. Hello.
Oh, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit. Most people don't. Besides...
How's that?
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rap spewing acid at our walls? The board was right.
This place seems like a shit
This
show.
place isn't fit for human habitation. And I was a fool for staying. Sanjar, of course. He had all these glorious ideas about how he'd run Monarch. Rest periods between every work shift. No shift more than 10 hours long. It all sounds wonderful. Until you realize there's only a few centimeters of repurposed steel between you and the deadliest creatures in the galaxy.
Seems like you want more... What? Seems like you'd want more than centimeters.
That's what she said.
There's truly no end to my suffering.
Ever thought about
Every
leaving?
day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding.
I mean,
And
I
even
could
if I did
use
scrape
a
together
chef.
enough to buy passage out with sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved. Nothing. That's what.
Okay.
Because MSI is not in what you'd call good standing with the board. So even if I could get at
No one's gonna hire you. This sounds
even
rough.
talking about it as my blood pressure up.
Yeah, this place is a shit show. Each person you talk to, it just gets worse and worse.
Not a peep for me.
What? They can't see me though. How the hell?
Nice.
defensive outlet. Close the goddamn door. There's a reason. That looks like a cool mace. Oh, it's one of those. That's pretty cool. It's like gears on it. Oh, this way, then this way. Okay, another one down. Residents. So it looks like there's gangs everywhere, huh? Or at least that's what it sounds like. Constable. Left field, tossball betting. Neil.
Ooh, you're the new face.
Or Nell.
Wow,
Not Neil.
you must be up on all the latest
I
tossball
thought that was an
games.
I.
So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder.
I pay for. Don't you recognize me? No.
That's a shame. Tossball's just about the only good news we get around here, when our frequency's not too clogged up. So,
Yeah.
what can I...
I found this betting split. You said you were receiving trouble. What? You said you were having trouble receiving the tossball game
Graham's
transmissions.
always filling the airwaves with this propaganda, like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments.
Damn.
Makes them real hard to watch.
Well, I might be able to fix it. I got engineering.
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth. They were pretty distinct.
What does his teeth have
Monarch
to do
doesn't
anything with
exactly
it?
have a thriving dental industry, and Isaac seemed to get stuck in all sorts of bad habits, dietary and otherwise. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter, other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money. I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball game. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran.
Thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Thanks, lady.
What can I do?
Appreciate it. God, this place is big. What is this? Hello?
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brack's missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like, hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Hello.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And
Nope.
with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
I've been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals. Now, dearie, who's this? Oh, it's none of my business. But I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI.
Yeah.
Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
There must be some way I can increase it.
Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs.
I should have just lied. You sure ought to be.
You flatter an old woman.
You're in charge.
Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his. The one upstairs, where we store our medicines.
Ah.
In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor
Oh?
man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance.
Where's the graveyard?
The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties.
Yeah.
Do be careful. I'd hate for an...
Alright. Alright, everyone, that is it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll catch you in the next one. See ya!